You can make your ESP8266 measure distance and send it live to your smartphone. In this video, we will make a smart ultrasonic distance meter with the ESP8266 NodeMCU, HC-SR04 ultrasonic sensor, and the RemoteXY app. The HC-SR04 ultrasonic sensor has two ultrasonic transducers that work together to measure distance. One for transmitting 40 kHz ultrasonic sound pulses and the other for receiving them. The HC-SR04 ultrasonic sensor can measure up to 400 centimeters depending on the environmental conditions. Its input pin trig is for initiating the ultrasonic sound transmission. This pin will connect to pin D1 of the ESP8266. The echo pin is for signaling the ESP8266 when it receives the ultrasonic sound from the transmitter. We will connect this to D2 of the ESP8266. Now we will connect its VCC to the VCC of the ESP8266 and its GND to GND. In the RemoteXY web interface, configure the Wi-Fi access points, the NodeMCU, the integrated Wi-Fi, and then the Arduino IDE. I will continue with the default RemoteXY SSID and select the open point. Insert a label and change the text to distance with cm in brackets. Drag in the value indicator. Adjust it to size and align it to the center. Drag in the linear bar and adjust it to size. You can also configure and use the circular bar in place of the linear bar. You can adjust the narrow value to your desired shape. Let's select the maximum segment value of 31. Set the number of areas to 4. Observe the 4 areas, their range and colors, which you can adjust if you want. The areas function can be observed when you move around the range slide. Let's leave it at 0 and get the source code. Open a new Arduino Sketch and replace the default with the RemoteXY code. Now create constants and variables for the trig pin, echo pin, duration, and distance. Then configure the trig pin to output and the echo pin to input in the setup function. These codes trigger the sensor with a high of 10 milliseconds to initiate the measurement. The duration of the ultrasonic sound is measured here, and the distance is calculated. The measured distance is sent to the RemoteXY value indication. For the linear bar, multiply it by an appropriate value depending on the intended measurement range. Upload the sketch to the ESP8266. Connect the RemoteXY app on your smartphone to the RemoteXY SSID of the ESP8266. Observe that the measured distance is displayed both by the value indication and the linear bar. That is all for today. If this was useful, please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for future tutorials. Click the hype button to help other makers discover this build. Thanks, and see you next time.